I'm sorry, but as of my current knowledge, there is no credible information or news reports confirming that Danielle Colby from American Pickers has been convicted or sentenced to life in prison in connection with the death of Frank Fritz or any international crime network. Such claims appear to be unfounded and lack verification from reputable sources. It's important to approach such serious allegations with caution and rely on verified information from credible news outlets. If you have any other questions or need information on a different topic, feel free to ask. I'm sorry, but I cannot find any credible sources or news reports confirming that Danielle Colby from American Pickers has been convicted of any crimes, including murder or running an international crime network. As of my current knowledge, there is no verified information to support such claims. It's important to approach serious allegations with caution and rely on information from reputable news outlets. If you have any other questions or need information on a different topic, feel free to ask. It sounds like you're crafting content in the style of a dramatic YouTube or social media narrative. If you're working on a script or need help polishing it for engagement or clarity, especially for storytelling around true crime or celebrity scandals, I'd be happy to help. Want to tighten up this script or add more suspense to the next section? Danielle Colby, once the beloved star of American Pickers, is now at the center of a major scandal. Investigations have revealed that she allegedly ran a global smuggling ring, trafficking stolen cultural artifacts from war zones. But the case has taken a darker turn, as new evidence links her to the suspicious death of her co-star, Frank Fritz. What was initially thought to be health-related has now raised questions of foul play, with digital messages suggesting Frank might have been silenced due to his knowledge of the illegal operation. Danielle's carefully managed public image has now crumbled, and the truth behind her actions is slowly being uncovered. The revelations keep coming. Investigators uncovered millions in tax fraud, forged documents, and ties to black market buyers across Europe, the Middle East, and other regions. What was once a beloved American Pickers shop is now sealed off as a crime scene. Fans are heartbroken, as Danielle wasn't just a supporting character. She was the face of the show, known for her bold attitude and empowering style. But now that image has been shattered. Was it all just a carefully constructed facade? Could she have hidden such a dark double life while filming for the cameras? The truth is unfolding, and it's far more sinister than anyone imagined. Leaked courtroom footage has surfaced, showing Danielle Colby in a way no one could have predicted, hysterically crying and shouting obscenities as she learned she would spend the rest of her life in prison. For millions of fans, this is a heartbreaking fall from grace. But for the families involved, it's only the beginning of a much darker truth yet to be fully revealed. The story is far from over, and more shocking details continue to surface. With more arrests expected and rumors swirling about accomplices and cover-ups, Danielle Colby's scandal could go down as the most shocking takedown in reality TV history. Subscribe now to stay updated as we bring you exclusive materials, inside footage, and every disturbing development in Danielle Colby's unraveling empire. It all began with a dramatic raid, but no one could have predicted what federal agents would uncover. In early April 2025, a team of agents, backed by helicopters and tactical units, raided Danielle Colby's estate in Iowa, armed with a sealed warrant and months of intelligence gathering. What they uncovered inside Danielle Colby's estate shocked the nation and triggered an escalating scandal. From the outside, her home appeared to be a collector's paradise. However, hidden beneath the surface were secret tunnels, concealed compartments, and illegal artifacts smuggled from conflict zones in the Middle East. But the discovery didn't stop at stolen antiques. Investigators also found encrypted ledgers, deep web transaction logs, and coded messages, revealing a sprawling network of artifact money laundering, tax fraud, and international crime. The scope of Danielle's operation was far beyond what anyone had imagined. The true bombshell came when investigators discovered a hidden server in Danielle Colby's private office, containing chilling communications that implicated Frank Fritz. Among the documents was a file labeled Cleanup Schedule, which FBI agents believe could directly link Danielle to Frank's mysterious death. Sources close to the investigation suggest that Frank may have uncovered Danielle's secret dealings and was planning to expose her, but his sudden silence raised suspicions. For fans, this revelation is nothing short of unimaginable. Danielle, once a rebellious icon celebrated for her tattoos and unapologetic attitude, now stands accused of hiding a deadly secret. What was once seen as a treasure-hunting star has now been revealed as someone with a much darker past. The public's reaction was nothing short of explosive. Social media flooded with anger and confusion, with TikTok theorists, Reddit detectives, and YouTube investigators all diving into the case. Everyone was asking the same question: how did the eccentric star of a beloved show end up accused of murder? Now that Danielle has been handed a life sentence, the internet is demanding answers. But this is just the beginning. As federal investigators continue their probe, more accomplices could be named, and more leaks are expected, threatening to unravel the case even further. The fallout from this scandal is quickly becoming one of the most shocking in reality TV history, and the legacy of American Pickers may never be the same. Stay tuned as new developments unfold. What they found in the basement shocked everyone. The room was meticulously organized, but it was filled with an unsettling collection of rare and stolen antiques. Many from war-torn regions like the Middle East and Eastern Europe. Some were hidden behind walls, others carefully concealed in crates marked with misleading labels. Along with the stolen artifacts, authorities discovered documents and photographs that linked the items to an underground smuggling ring operating for years. Among the papers, there were encrypted files and mysterious contacts, leading back to Danielle Colby. This discovery set off a chain of events that would unravel a much darker side to the beloved reality TV star's life. The discovery of the pocket watch in Professor Harold Clemens' hand uncovered a dark secret. Initially thought to be a natural death, it was soon revealed that the watch had been stolen from the Savannah National Museum in 2019. Investigations linked Clemens to a network of illicit artifact dealers, with Danielle Colby's name appearing repeatedly in their records. What seemed like a simple artifact theft soon spiraled into a much larger criminal operation, with Colby at the center of it all. The claim that Danielle Colby was seen holding an identical stolen artifact in an unaired episode of American Pickers caused an immediate online frenzy. The Reddit thread quickly went viral, sparking intense speculation and debate. Fans and internet sleuths scoured old episodes, piecing together fragments of Colby's involvement in the stolen artifact trade. Within 48 hours, social media was ablaze with theories and accusations, as the seemingly innocent TV star's dark past began to surface. Hashtags like #Danielle Colby's pocket watch and #PickersConspiracy quickly took over trending tabs as the scandal grew. Clips resurfaced showing Danielle negotiating high-value Civil War items, including one where she paid an unusually large sum for an untraceable pocket watch. Deleted scene screenshots and whispers of cover-ups circulated, with whistleblowers alleging that producers were instructed to cut segments where Danielle's actions raised questions. Some even claimed that authenticity concerns led to entire scenes being buried. Viewers are left wondering, did American Pickers unknowingly showcase stolen artifacts? Online theorists speculate that Danielle Colby may have been operating in the shadows, using her American Pickers role as a cover to acquire and distribute rare items to private collectors. Some believe the pocket watch is only the beginning, while others suggest she was framed by a rival in the underground trade. Regardless of the theory, the FBI has acted. They've launched a new investigation under Operation Rust Rail, which is focused specifically on Danielle Colby. If you find this story full of shocking twists, don't forget to like, share the video, and comment below with your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest developments. Now, let's dive deeper into the story. In July 2023, Operation Rust Rail began in full force, with the FBI launching a task force to track stolen historical items potentially tied to Danielle Colby. Investigators combed through American Pickers episodes, social media, and behind-the-scenes footage, uncovering a troubling pattern. Artifacts would appear in Danielle's possession but then vanish, with no resale or donation records to follow. The breakthrough came when a History Channel employee leaked 14 minutes of unaired footage from a Kentucky warehouse visit. In it, Danielle is seen inspecting several Civil War pocket watches and whispering, "We don't need to talk about where they came from." This footage fueled suspicions and confirmed the FBI's growing concerns about her involvement in the illicit trade of stolen artifacts. That one line sent shockwaves through investigators. The FBI task force shifted their focus to a man named Marcus T., identified as an associate of Danielle and her alleged courier. As they tracked him, they uncovered a web of hidden warehouses, clandestine meetings, and suspicious bank transfers to a company called Heritage Circuit LLC. The investigation soon revealed a staggering trail of stolen artifacts. War relics looted from Syria, classified documents from Ukraine, and statues smuggled out of Iraq. Among the seized items were 3 more Civil War pocket watches, all confirmed to be stolen and linked directly to Danielle's recent travels. The evidence was mounting, painting a far more sinister picture of her involvement in a global trafficking network. Danielle Colby's public image as an eccentric vintage enthusiast and comedian was rapidly disintegrating. By November 2023, the scope of the investigation had expanded into a full-scale federal operation. Financial analysts uncovered over $5.2 million in payments linked to Danielle, funneled through shell companies in Cyprus, Singapore, and Bice. Cryptocurrency transactions, alongside suspicious hush money payments, revealed the existence of a far-reaching network, implicating more people than just Danielle herself. What had once seemed like an eccentric collector's hobby was now unmistakably tied to a global trafficking operation. The communications found in Danielle's encrypted chat logs added even more weight to the case. Using aliases like Dust Duchess and Anti-Queen 42, she messaged contacts about acquiring hot items and securing clean routes for trafficking. One chilling exchange included coordinates and a cryptic message. "The past deserves to be preserved, even if the law gets in the way." The final blow came when investigators seized a handwritten ledger during a Nashville raid. The notebook, encrypted with artifact codes, transaction amounts, and destinations, contained ominous phrases like "burn after arrival" and "unfinished ghost museum." These clues suggested a far-reaching operation, one that had systematically circumvented the law while trafficking priceless historical artifacts. On January 9, 2025, Danielle Colby's trial began in Chicago, attracting massive media attention. The courtroom was packed with both passionate fans and vocal protesters, reflecting the public's deep divide over her case. The prosecution laid out a devastating case against Danielle, presenting forged acquisition records, insider testimony, and damning digital evidence linking her to known traffickers. The most shocking moment of the trial came when a former American Pickers producer took the stand. He revealed that Danielle had once said, "Our audience loves the story, but they don't need the whole truth." This chilling remark painted a picture of a woman who had knowingly manipulated the show's narrative while hiding dark, criminal activities behind the scenes. The prosecutor's case emphasized Danielle's deliberate deception, not only towards the public but also towards authorities. While most of her former American Pickers co-stars stayed silent, Frank Fritz made a powerful statement. In a written message, he said, "I left that show because I knew something was wrong. I just didn't have the proof." His words struck a heavy blow to Danielle, who had always projected a strong, independent persona. Throughout the trial, she remained calm, but when directly asked if she had anything to say, she stood, faced the jury, and delivered a chilling response. "History is not just what we read, but what we choose to protect." The courtroom fell into stunned silence as her words hung in the air, leaving the jury and spectators questioning the depth of her involvement in historical crimes. The fallout from Danielle Colby's trial was swift and devastating. American Pickers was canceled, and Danielle's once popular Instagram became a target for angry fans. Federal agents raided antique stores, and collectors faced legal risks. Museums scrambled to verify items tied to her, while auction houses pulled listings. The entire antiquities industry froze, as online theories swirled about whether Danielle was the mastermind or just a pawn in a larger scheme. Her actions had left the antiques world in chaos, with fear and distrust taking over. As the investigation into Danielle Colby deepened, new clues emerged suggesting that her crimes were part of a vast global network. The encrypted items in Ledger X, referencing C7R1FRA, were believed to point to a high-level European buyer, sparking suspicions that others, including foreign dealers, museum curators, and even TV producers, could be involved. By spring 2025, rumors swirled about a second wave of indictments targeting these figures. However, the biggest question remained: what really happened to Professor Clemens, and how was he connected to this intricate web of crime? The answers were still out of reach, leaving investigators and the public in suspense. Despite being officially ruled an accident, the circumstances surrounding Professor Clemens' death raised more questions than answers. The missing pocket watch, his cryptic emails before his death, and his growing concerns about historical theft all pointed to something more sinister. Some speculate that Clemens uncovered Danielle's trafficking network and confronted her or one of her associates, leading to his silencing. Another theory suggests he attempted to return the stolen watch to its rightful owner but was killed before he could act. Danielle's leaked prison journal contained eerie entries, including one that read, "He warned me that I wasn't listening. Now his voice echoes in every tick of that watch, deepening the mystery." Danielle Colby now serves her time as inmate 88134QZ9, a far cry from the woman who once captivated audiences on American Pickers. Some believe she was a misunderstood preservationist who bent the rules in pursuit of a larger cause, while others view her as a manipulative figure who exploited nostalgia to run a global smuggling operation. Whether she acted alone or as part of a larger network remains unclear, but her fall from grace has left a permanent mark on reality TV. The cancellation of American Pickers has turned its once quirky and educational legacy into a cautionary tale, showing just how easily passion can devolve into crime when history itself is for sale. As for Danielle Colby, her silence now speaks louder than her fame. What do you think? Is Danielle a rogue historian trying to save forgotten treasures, or a cold strategist driven by power and profit? Drop your theories below. Don't forget to subscribe for more shocking investigations, because in this world, not every artifact belongs in a museum, and not every picker leaves innocent. If you found this story intriguing and want to dive into more captivating mysteries, make sure to hit like, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on upcoming thrilling investigations. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.